Hi there. I have the great fortune of showing you some of my favorite clients that I've worked with over the years. I'm so fortunate that many of them not only use me one time, but use me numerous times over the course of many years. They have just some awesome things to say about me, and it's pretty great. So here are some of those examples. Enjoy.
Really, you've been to the same event now for 10 years with us, but yet the photos always come out in a different way. It's a side view, it's off the stage, it's looking up, it's from the rafters if you can get up there. So it's trying to make it different. So I think it's been the consistency, the fact that you listen to what we say and you know our audience, and you're courteous in the way you handle people and also in the way you react to us. I mean, there's been many times where I'm like, all right, I need those Demeter pictures in an hour because I want to send it out to the press. And you're like, let me just, take this one more picture and I'll go download. And so I think it's just a matter of service and also quality, obviously.
Always ensuring we have high quality images that tell the story of our department. And, after every event, I'm honestly flooded with requests from faculty, residents, and staff that are just eager to get their hands on his photos, whether to share them online or to frame them as keepsakes. So his work has really just kind of become an essential part of these annual gatherings that we have. And like I said, we've worked with him for several years now. We at the Department of Orthopaedic Surgery at the University of Minnesota highly recommend Justin, and we obviously look forward to working with him for years to come if he allows us or wants us.
If you're interested in working with Justin and you're not quite sure, have a conversation with him. He has a really creative mind. He's going to pull out of you what actually you want, because you probably don't even know exactly what you want. He'll help you figure that out and then tell the story that you're trying to tell.
But you have an artistic eye, and that to me separates you from anybody else. And I would tell that to anyone, hands down, time and again. And I would put my job on the line and my role on the line to say, trust this guy and what he does, because I know that he will deliver.
You're really able to capture the spirit and the nature of the event, whether it be homecoming parade, and all of the different events that we do, Sky Mania, our big pregame party, things like that, where there's a lot of things going on. And what we're really trying to capture is this like energy and this vibe. And you do a stellar job of capturing that. And we get some frankly adorable photos.
I just think people had a really, really great time, and I would not hesitate to do that again, ever. It was a blast. It was worth every cent we spent on it. By the time they got through the makeup routine and then they came out to you, and you made everyone feel so good and like they were posing, and it was great.
Those photos I still get comments on them on my website, so it was all around a 10 out of 10 success.
No matter what we typed into Google, your website was the top result. And so we figured that was a pretty great sign. And within a minute of our first call, honestly, a weight was lifted off my shoulders.
So fun for me to see those pictures come through my inbox, because I'm like, that is exactly what I had in my mind.
In our offices, we have two areas. So as you come in our main corridor, we have a large TV with rolling different things that our company does. And 85% of it is based on your photos.
There is things that we just don't see as exciting or special or photogenic or able to convey or anything. But yet once it shows up through the lens and pictures of it, it makes you look deeper into it and tells the story better to yourself. It's crazy how that is. So I really value those pictures.
Everyone here couldn't believe the limited amount of time it took for you to do your work. So everyone's like, oh, it's going to take hours to get headshots. And you were like, boom, 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 boom. And everyone was like worried. Like, oh my gosh. And then we got the pictures back and we're blown away. They're like, the lighting is incredible. Like, you got our real smiles. Like, it was just really easy. So that was really enjoyable.
If they're serious about their business and they want to look like a pro, then they should hire you. What I found with you is that you think about how it's going to be used beforehand. And so the things that you deliver can all be used and show a range of how, if it's a process, you show the range of process. If it's a bunch of products, you show the products so they can feature those.
Justin, you've been like a piece of cake to work with. You're very friendly and professional, and you definitely know what you're doing, and their projects would be in good hands.
Like, yeah, you can maybe line up 5 great photographers in town. If you want to have a lot of fun and you want to get real pictures of who you are and who, what your team is about, or what you value, or it's just going to translate if you have you taking the pictures. So
You work so well in many different situations and with people. You're such a people person, which, makes it so easy, especially for you set at ease. I think those employees are wondering kind of at first what's going on. And the first thing I remember you always tell them is just work, just like I'm not here. And they do. And that's where I think you're able to get those great shots.
With photography, with Justin, he's going to find a way to capture what you need. And with the ridiculous amount of equipment he has and with the experience and lighting and all, you'll be happy. You'll just be happy. It'll look amazing in a way you didn't anticipate, and that'll be great.
You're really good at making people feel comfortable and at ease and make sure that they're just having fun with it, not feeling like it's overly staged or unauthentic. It's just very genuine fun, and I think that comes through in the end product.
What I loved about working with him was he helped me tell a story. And that was what I was really hoping to get, is how can I tell a story just with the images from my website to reflect the different pages that I'm creating.
It would have had some panic of oh my gosh, it's dark in here. But I can tell you what you pulled out from that event was it's just unbelievable, right? It really was, because of just the sheer quality and these captured moments. And when we were running the after party, it became sought after. People wanted these photographs. They couldn't wait for them.
You have a way of finding those special moments that happen on stage, those real moments of true connection between the actors, and highlighting them in a way that is so beautiful, and it just touches the viewer of the images. So that's why we love working with you.
It's an ease thing of just knowing I don't really know what I'm looking for, and you're able to kind of guide people in that direction to know this is kind of what I can do, or here's different ideas of how I can help those people. I feel like the sense that we had was just hey, it's a team effort. We're going back and forth. We want to throw different ideas, and you're just simple to work with, which is just the ease of my mind is knowing cool, I have a professional. He's going to handle it. I don't need to really overthink.
You have managed to capture not just the excitement of our conference, but the emotion and the passion behind our early childhood professionals and our innovators and leaders. And I mean, I wouldn't go with anyone else. It's not an easy thing to do, to catch candid shots of people that still look good,
One of the reasons that people choose to work with me numerous times is that I really listen and care about what they do and who they are as people. I think that creating a positive experience is one of those things that I absolutely treasure. And I think that's one of the reasons that people continue to work with me over numerous years. Not just one time, but 5 times, 6 times, 10 times, even 20.